And now, a special live news report on the war from Afghanistan. We seem to be having some technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I'm standing here with Dan Quayle, and he is looking for re-election this year. Now tell me, Mr. Quayle, why are you here in this war zone today?
Well, personally, I feel that our troops need to be supported for their work against terrorism and the atrocities that are going on. We need to support our troops in Afghanistan right now.
Well, that's wonderful. What are you planning on doing with your troops here?
Well, personally, I believe that I should give them all congratulatory handshake, as well as talk to them each individually. They are our troops after all.
If you are re-elected, what are some steps that you're going to make sure won't happen again in Vietnam?
Well, Afghanistan cannot be another Vietnam. Vietnam was so harsh, it cannot happen again here in Afghanistan. There's no way that we are going to be here for, say, more than 2 years. We're going to get Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda as soon as we can and finish the job here with the help of our great American troops.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Quayle.
Anytime.
Hello, I'm now standing here next to a U.S. soldier from Afghanistan. He's given me this opportunity to interview him today. Now, I'll be asking some personal questions on what it's like out here for him. Give me a little background information about you.
Oh no, it'll be my pleasure. Let me start off by giving you some background information. Well, my mother was always working, and my father was out the picture. And I am 18 years old right now, and I am serving in the military, and I am an aerial gunner on combat search and rescue missions for the California National Guard.
And what's your life like out here, knowing that you're constantly being the target?
Well, it's very difficult right now, because since there's always somebody going after me, and I am always a target. It may be very, very difficult, but as sad as it may sound, there was what I'm already expecting, because I'm out on the killing for Afghanistan's army, and they're out to kill me.
So you mentioned earlier how you had a hard bringing up. Did that give you any determination to how you were enrolled in the army?
Yeah, it gave me a lot of determination to fight for my country and just fight for what's right. I believe it.
Thank you for your time, and we appreciate what you're doing for our country.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about the MINUSMA being created?
Since it was supposed to develop in July, it was supported the return of the government, control and services to the north, so it's a positive thing.
Do peacemakers have any contact with people who have been sent over here?
Peacemakers have very limited contact with the people. They're sent here to protect.
Do all soldiers understand MINUSMA's mandate or limitations?
People tell us that they never see the soldiers in rural areas where the mission for the action of the armed groups. They'll see it as the mission failure to protect them.
And how do you feel about being in this different atmosphere?
It's my homeland, and it's just very terrible. I just don't know like where I'm gonna end up, and it's just one of those things that you just have to take it day by day.
I understand. What's your biggest worry?
My biggest worry would be my family. As a man in Afghanistan, it's very hard to try to protect your family when all this blazing of violence is occurring on my homeland.
Yes, I see. Well, here you had a live interview from a civilian. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem.
This is a key. It's a family tree. It's a pair of wings. It's a secret handshake. And a ticket to anywhere in the world. It's more than a uniform. It's the door to a world most people only dream of. There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. Try it on at GoArmy.com.